Hello, beautiful healers. Stephanie here with Tuesday Tips. Last week, we spoke about the universal law of attraction and why it's probably not working when it helps you manifest. This week, I want to delve into visualization a little bit more to help you really be able to utilize the law of attraction better. So, bear with me for the next few minutes and we're going to get into this. So last week we talked about the law of attraction. As I said, talked about the law of attraction and visualization. One of the things with visualization, for me, visualization is really tough. I'm not really great at visualizing it. I'm really great at writing it out. So I like to write out I like to journal about what it is that I want, what my dream is. And but you do need to spend a few minutes every day kind of envisioning what it is that you want. So I found some great tips and tricks to help you make the most out of your visualization. The first one, sorry, my cat is awake and making me crazy today. So he's popping into the camera. So the first one you may be familiar with, and my first tip is to make yourself a vision board. Vision boards can be anything. They can be virtual, they can be something you cut out and post up, but it should be something that you're going to look at fairly regularly. Whether or not you make it the background of your computer or you post it up next to your mirror or in the bathroom, it should be something that you look at on a regular basis. And it's not that you're looking at it and analyzing it. It's there to kind of remind you, to kind of trick your mind to getting into that headspace. So when you make your vision board, I want you to make it not just about your life, but specifically about your practice. Think about how many clients you want to be helping. Maybe that's a month. I would say a month, and are you helping them on a one-on-one basis? Are you doing groups? How are you helping them? Are you running retreats? How is it that you are serving your clients, and how do your clients feel after a session with you? So start to visualize that. Visualize, if you're just starting out, maybe you want 1,000 people following you on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or whatever platform you're on. And visualize those 1,000 people following you, and 20% engaging, liking, commenting, doing all that great stuff. So visualize that in terms of your marketing. Visualize, do you have a team of people? Do you have a virtual assistant that helps you? Maybe you have a social media assistant that is doing your posting for you and engaging with people. Maybe you have maybe you have a bookkeeper. Maybe you have, other people that work with you, other people in your modality. Maybe you have a group of people, like the yoga studio down the street from my house used to have an acupuncturist on staff. Maybe you have some other practitioners that you share space with. and share expenses with. So visualize what you want your practice to look like. You know, do you have a physical location? Do you not? Do you just do it from your home? Do you have a bigger house with a space dedicated to your practice? That might be something that you're working towards. So really make this vision board what you want your practice to look like. Not what you want your life to look like, what you want your practice to look like. The number of clients, the number of people following you, the number on social media, all of that stuff. How much money you're bringing in every month. Put all of it on a vision board. Okay? So, the second tip I have for you is to create triggers. I love this tip. Triggers can be anything. Triggers can be music. It can be, just think about your five senses. Smells. Maybe you burn a certain incense or a certain candle. And that's going to take you to creating your vision board. Maybe you burn a certain candle or a certain incense while you create that vision board. And really feel into that. So maybe you light that candle every day, or burn that incense every day. It can be a piece of music. Alarms are a great trigger, right? Because they get our attention. One of my mentors used to tell us to set reminders every day. Actually, a few of my mentors have suggested setting reminders or alarms on our phone every day so that we would stop what we were doing and just take a moment and remember the affirmation or check in with ourselves, whatever it was, whatever the exercise was. Check in with yourself at 2:00 in the afternoon and see how you feel. Are you talking negatively to yourself? I've had mentors tell me to do this for all different sorts of things. But the triggers that I'm talking about are to help remind you of what it's going to be like when you get to that goal, when you succeed at that goal. You can, I have one friend, her coach told her to ring a bell when she knocked something off her to-do list, those are triggers. So when you hear that bell, are you focusing on adding 5 new people to your Facebook group this week? Or have you made 5 new connections? Have you, whatever your goal may be. Or maybe you do a 5-minute dance party with your favorite song, and maybe you play that song at a certain time of day to remind you, time for me to go do this, or time for me to go do that. So many things can trigger us. And I know we think of triggers in a bad way, but think of it in a good way. And reminders on your phone can be a great trigger, and it's one that I highly recommend. And then the last hack I have for you is to create affirmations. Okay? Affirmations. But not just any affirmation. These are positive affirmations. And when you do this, you want to state things in the positive. So instead of I want 1,000 followers on TikTok, it's I have 1,000 followers on TikTok. All right. And with these affirmations, you want to make them visual. And it's not just on your vision board. Write yourself. You can use note cards. You can use sticky cards. You can use reminders in your phone to go off at certain times of the day. See all those sticky notes up there? That's from one of my mentors. Every week we had a new affirmation. And it used to go off on my phone 3 times a day. I used to set my wallpaper to that affirmation for the week. Actually, my wallpaper on my phone right now, I can't show you because I'm using my phone to record this. But the affirmation on my phone right now, the wallpaper on my phone is an affirmation. It's not one of those, it's a different one, but it's still an affirmation. And you can get creative with them. And you can stick them, you know, we used to stick these stickies everywhere. Stick them on our computers. I used to put them in my underwear drawer. And I still do this. Put it on the mirror. So when you're getting ready in the morning in the bathroom, so you're seeing it all the time, and subliminally, you're going to reprogram yourself. Oh, and you're going to get those 1,000 followers before you know it. So those are my 3 hacks to help you visualize success in your practice. Create yourself a vision board, set yourself up with some triggers, and create those positive affirmations for those goals that you want to reach. Not, I want to be making $10,000 a month in my practice. I am making $10,000 a month in my practice, and it feels amazing. I'm helping 20 clients weekly, or 20, whatever, 25, we'll say at $100 per person, $100 per, I'm helping 25 clients a week. They're getting happier, they're getting healthier, they're experiencing life in a much more positive way. And I couldn't be happier. You know, and these are the kinds of things that you want to say in those affirmations. I am making X. I am helping X. And I feel like this. So those are my 3 hacks to help you visualize the practice of your dreams. So I love to hear what you think. Feel free to drop me a line. And until next week, wishing you much success. Oops. And I lost my thingy. All right. I'm just going to have to stop this manually. All right, everybody. Take care.